generosity of the Quackenbush family. Professorships in the College of Arts and Sciences are the most important item that we have because they permit us to recruit the very finest faculty and to retain the very finest faculty. And we're so pleased that the Newsome professor is Peter Quackenbush, who not only exemplifies very high standards, that's okay, of research in the American South, but also has shown great leadership in the university as formerly Associate Dean in the College of Arts and Sciences and now Chair of our very successful History Department. I'd like to introduce Peter and have him say a couple of words. Peter Quackenbush.
Thank you, Peter. Sorry about the basketball game yesterday. I'd like to thank the Quackenbush family and the college for this singular honor. I'm really humbled and pleased at the same time to be the first recipient of the Albert Ray Newsome Professorship. Albert Ray Newsome, as many of you know, certainly Art knows, was one of the foremost Southern historians of his generation. His history of North Carolina, co-authored with Hugh Loeffler, is still in print and has taught generations of North Carolinians about the evolution of their state. Albert died 50 years ago this year, and it's a testament that I think that he's being remembered in this way. Certainly, please know that I will do all I can for Southern Studies and for UNC in the years to come to justify your faith in my work. Thank you.
Thank you.
He's definitely on your
Wait, the light is on. It's on. It's on.
That's great.
No, we are. You look through there. I'm gonna kill him. I gotta see him. I want to get. You don't film it that way, okay? How do you film it? I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll show you. Oh, you film me this way. Oh, you didn't see anything? 1 second. 1 second. I see it now. No, CJ. You're looking at the ceiling, okay? No. Yes, you are. No, 1 second. 1 second. Like that. Okay, there.
CJ?
It wiggles.
Don't do it then. Get back.
Oh, he's no recording.
He's recording. CJ.
It's so cool.
Put it on his tongue. CJ, turn it off. CJ.
Please don't let me film.
Turn that off.
I don't know how to.
You don't know how to. You turn it on?
No.
You didn't turn it on?
No.
Just a second or two, you've been very patient. I want to congratulate the Quackenbush family on having fabulous, fabulous children. It's been a delight to have one. Welcome to the generations of the Quackenbush family as well. We've got at least 3 here.
That's right.
And more on the way, and that's very exciting. Chris, of course, has got more memories than anyone's entitled to. Good memories about Carolina. We don't feel the need to augment that for sure, but we do want him to have, and we want the family to have, some tangible evidence of our gratitude and appreciation for this remarkable gift to the university and for the creation of this professorship. It comes at a time that's particularly important for the university as we take on this new campaign, and we're hoping in the College of Arts and Sciences to replicate this kind of gift time and time again. Chris, your example will be very, very important, and we're grateful for it. For you, a plaque for the wall, the Albert Ray Newsome Distinguished Professorship for the Study of the South, presented to you with our grateful appreciation. Thanks so much, Chris.
Can I say thank you?
Thank you. And I was sitting up. We got you. You go ahead.
I'm a lawyer by training, so that's.
Hey, Dylan.
How you doing? Well, I want to thank you. You happy? He's happy. You give me another.
He's happy.
No, I want to thank all of you, Arthur, for all the help, and Teresa for joining us, and everyone from the university. We really appreciate it. This has been a great end to a fun weekend where I got to pass on a little bit of Carolina's basketball tradition to the next generation. I'm sorry we didn't win, but this is, I think, somewhat even more important than
than the basketball tradition. It's the tradition of academics at Carolina. And it's also a bittersweet day for us, though. I mean, I wish my mom could be here. Ray's daughter and Jenny Wells, we lost them both over the course of the last 2 years, and that was sad. But I do feel like I know Ray Newsome, even though I never met him. I've talked a lot to my dad about it. In fact, the other night we were talking a little bit, and he was saying how they sort of adopted each other as father and son. And he told me a lot about the academic prowess of Dr. Newsome. But the stories I always remember are about how he used to have his students come to his house all the time, and how much he enjoyed that, and they enjoyed it as well. And I think that through that he was passing on that legacy of academic achievement, and he certainly passed it on to his daughters, because I think Judy, Grandma Judy, was one of the top people in her class, as was Jenny Wells, and Dad, before he went up to that school in Boston, did pretty good down here. Mike and I, well, we graduated. So I guess that was I think Dr. Quackenbush over there with the little one sort of restored the Quackenbush name to academic excellence for graduating at Carolina in the med school. And then, of course, most proud of the next generation. How appropriate is that Jennifer bring the Maitan family fully into the Carolina family, which is wonderful and gives some expression to the hopes and dreams of your parents. So I'm thrilled by that. And I think today is a lot about the next generation, about, let's see, we've got Dylan, Lauren, Whitney, Cliff, Chris, and who am I missing? Me. And what's your name, young lady?
Kelsey.
What's your middle name?
Newsome.
Newsome. That's Kelsey Newsome over there. She doesn't like her picture taken. She wants it. But really, it is about that generation. And so when I'm very proud to be his grandson. I hope the great-grandchildren are very proud to be Dr. Newsome's great-grandchildren. And I want you guys to remember that when you say go Tar Heels, it's not just about Haywood and Forte, although maybe they needed to hear that more yesterday. But it's about people like your great-grandfather and Grandpa and Grandma Judy, and maybe even your old man, Daddy, and your cousins, and hopefully someday you and your children. So I thank you very much. We appreciate it. And again, go Heels. Thank you.
Oh, that is too funny. Here, let me get a little. Sorry, where's my camera? Oh, my battery.
Look at you go. All right. That's a lot of fun.
She's a child.
Oh, yeah, she's a child.
You are a child of this family.
That's
Another one in the corner over there with the, he's got a heel on his face, he's got a foot. I thought I was a child. Thank you. It's hard for him to see, we gotta help.
Pamela, we should also get a picture of all the kids together. That'd be great.
Oh, she didn't like that. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Can you tell us about Ray there? I got a picture. There you go.
Yeah, that's great. Get it?
All right.
He was photographing him.
Great grandchild.
I don't know if this is gonna work.
Okay, that's great. Okay, everybody.
win the ACCs.